We are here today for the OCP Regional Summit in Amsterdam. It's the second year that they do their event in Amsterdam.
Yes.
So can you tell us who are you and what do you do?
Sure. So my name is Steve Mills. I am a mechanical engineer and a tech lead at Facebook. I've been at Facebook for a little over 7 years now. I spend a lot of my time working on things related to rack and power systems. So that's probably about 60% of my time, and then I spend 40% of my time working as a project lead for the Open Compute Foundation, where I lead the rack and power project for Open Compute.
So Open Compute Project is a community where we we develop new hardware. How long you've been with OCP?
I have been a project lead for 5 years. I was just recently added to the OCP incubation committee.
Yes, congratulations with that.
Thank you, I appreciate that. But I started working with OCP about 10 years ago, so from very early on. Just because I was working for other companies that were already involved with Facebook and Open Compute, so it's been quite a while.
So what was your motivation to lead or to contribute to the open community, open innovation?
I've always been kind of sold on the power of open community and the advantages that it provides over proprietary systems. So it was very easy for me to make that transition into open compute. It just made a lot of sense with kind of my background. So in terms of choosing to be a project lead, I was already very heavily involved in the project already, making contributions related to some of the early V1 project. And my boss was actually the lead at the time, and so he was stepping out, and so it just seemed like a natural fit for me to fill in and keep the progress going.
So can you tell me a little bit more about the way you do innovation in Facebook? Do you have some processes or some methods that you use?
Sure. So one of the things that Facebook does is we do hackathons. It's a very popular undertaking inside of Facebook, something that's part of our culture. So the hackathon is something that we do. Depending on which group it is, it can be often as once every couple of months, or maybe it's once a quarter. But normally what happens is the groups will get together and through kind of our internal systems, right, we'll come up with ideas. And then you'll try and find some other team members inside of Facebook that can help you build whatever this idea that you have. And so depending upon how big the scope is, right, it may be you can do it all yourself, or maybe you might need 20 people to try and work out that problem. So at that point, there's like a 24-hour period where you pretty much work overnight through the evening in an effort to build some sort of workable, minimal functionality, prototype of what your idea is, so that you can then demonstrate that it works.